I am fixing Sloppy Joes. So I'm frying my meats, and I got my mixture all put together, and I took out of the freezer yesterday some zucchini pineapple bread that I made last summer, and I think I'll have a little slice of it. I just did my normal zucchini bread recipe, and I added some drained crushed pineapple, and I squeezed out all the juice that I could, because you want to kind of put it in there as dry as possible. So anyway, I'm going to have a little slice of that. It is 4 o'clock. We were supposed to have some rain move in at 3 o'clock, and it's not here, but that's fine. I've had my shower, and waiting for the rain to roll in, because it's quite humid out there, and it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. So I finished all my filing. That's one thing I was doing when I was absent for about a week or so. I wanted to get all my filing done, and I did it over the course of 3 days. If I took all the time total, it would have been about 2 days, but the second and third day, I didn't want to, be there forever, so I kind of split up my time a little bit. And I think maybe tomorrow, since it's going to rain, a couple of my file drawers, I want to redo my tabs, and I'll show you all of that when I get ready to do it. But now I'm going to get to my bread, and I'm going to get that on so it can simmer till everybody gets home and then we'll eat dinner. And I've got watermelon left over, I got coleslaw left over, and that's all we're gonna have for dinner today. A year later, and it's still nice and moist. As long as you put your bread in freezer bags, they'll keep. I've had actually some banana bread, pumpkin bread, zucchini bread that I had in the freezer over a year, and it was so good. As long as it doesn't get a lot of ice buildup on it, that's what causes freezer burn, then it wouldn't be good. But I didn't have any of that. But I had several loaves out in my freezer when I went out there yesterday to get something, and I thought, oh my goodness, if I don't start using these up, I'm going to be in trouble once the zucchini comes in my garden in about a month. Because that's usually what I do. I make a lot of zucchini bread. So we got to eat all this up, and then I can make some more. I went to get up, and Chloe came over to me. I think she was trying to get my attention because look how dark the house is. It's only 5 o'clock. But I think that rain's moving in now. I got 2 sleeping girlies there. Gotta turn on the lights. It's very dark, isn't it? Let's have a look outside. Yeah, usually, ooh, sorry, Chloe. Usually, we don't have to turn on lights until about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Yes, it's very gray looking. Looking through the lens, the screen of the camera, obviously it doesn't look as dark as what it really is. But it is dark, trust me. I don't know if I showed in yesterday's vlog, I picked out that potted plant. I usually get a pot of flowers and I stick them on the chair. What is the matter with you? Why are you crying? Thinks he's probably going to want to go out. But anyway, yeah, I guess that rain's finally getting ready to come in. So I even had to turn on my lights up there on the soffit. I plugged in my little candles. Oh, I'm sleepy. And Brian came home just a bit ago. I think I can pick this up without it hurting. It's not too hot, but there's my Sloppy Joes. Well, Adam is working late because he went in late. And here he should be coming through the door. And Brian is already here. I've got to get out coleslaw. We got watermelon too. I'm going to get out coleslaw. We'll have sloppy joes. And we had French fries yesterday. I think, you know what? I'm in a potato chip mood. You know, what was it? Was it Friday? Thursday or Friday of last week? I was in such a mood for potato chips. I grabbed the bag of potato chips and when I sat down to watch a little bit of TV, and I just kept eating potato chips. Because I haven't had potato chips in like a long time. It's been like a really long time since I indulged in that little treat. But, I don't know. You know how you get through those moods, you want something like either real sweet or sometimes you want something really salty. And usually when I want real salty things, I want to have something crunchy to go along with it. So, I think I'll just have potato chips with our sloppy joes and coleslaw. And what's this? Brian brought the mail in. I gotta go through the mail. More mail. And the reason why I'm rolling my eyes on this, because the first thing I see here is something that needs to be filed. I just went through all that filing. But filing is a thing that is never ever done. Never! Okay, so I'm going to call Brian. We're going to eat. I'm going to look through all this stuff here. I know.
Don't film me.
My dragon light right there came on. If you don't want to be filmed, Brian, you're gonna have to move. And the little flower one and the butterfly one, I moved it over there. They all came on. See, the sky doesn't look so dark on the camera, but trust me, especially with the big clouds right there, it's dark enough that the solar lights are coming on. Oh, the flower went out, but that's on still over there. It's Friday, and we have had 2 intense days of rain. So I'm just now getting out here with foam board so I can do the sides of this and get some dirt in there. So I need to get these plants out of here, and the bricks, I got to get those out. Okay, I've got my board in there, and so now I've got to go and get my bag of dirt. So there we go, and hopefully these things should pop right out of there in the fall so I can get those transplanted. They'll get a little bit bushy, I'm sure, and because it's such a shallow planter, they should be easy to pull those right out. So Adam and I went to Costco, and we got some things. One of the things we got was some solar lights. They're HGTV, so Home and Garden television channel. You know, that shows all the outdoor stuff. I guess this is their brand, and I like them because I'm going to get these together here really soon. But usually the globes on solar lights are plastic, and sometimes, you know, like this sort of thing is plastic, but this is metal and that's glass. They're really, really nice. They're like they're comparable to like landscaping lights that you would go purchase at, you know, like Lowe's or Home Depot, that you have to connect, you know, with the electricity and everything. So we got those, and I just finished separating meat, meaning because I buy all my meat in bulk, and then I separate everything and put them in freezer bags. I buy like those great big huge bags of Perdue chicken, and then I separate them. So like this was the one bag that I got, and I have like, I think like five 5 to 6 chicken breasts in each one of these. So one of those great big huge bags like you get at Costco or even I guess Sam's Club, you can get 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get 5 meals out of one of those bags for a family of 4. So I got that. I got some ground turkey. I got more bacon. I got some kosher hot dogs. I got Italian sausage here. And then over here, this was my second bag of Perdue chicken. So this one, it had a few extra pieces of chicken in it because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 bags out of this one. And then underneath here, I cut and divide the big packages of ground beef. And then if you cut them in half, you know, you're getting like, you know, about 3 pounds of meat. So I cut them different because when I'm making meatloaf, obviously you need more meat. If you're making like meatballs and things like that, you want a little bit more meat. But like if you're making chili or you're making a casserole where you only need like a pound of ground beef. So anyway, it takes time to have to divide all of that, but I did it. So I got to take that and this out to the freezer. We're having shish kebabs on the grill today. I've got shrimp in the fridge. We've got steak. And I've got this extra chicken. Now this isn't the Perdue. This is the other kind that you find, like the fresh stuff. And it comes with 6. 2 of these are over there in that box. But anyway, I need chicken for the shish kebabs today with the steak and the shrimp. And then the rest of the chicken, I'm going to let that thaw out because tomorrow I'm making Hawaiian chicken salad sandwiches. And I think I've showed that before, how to make the Hawaiian chicken salad with the pineapple, the pecans in it. And then we use croissants because it's very warm out now. It's, you know, about 80 degrees and everything. So sometimes we just need a sandwich, right? Instead of making like a big heavy dinner. So we're having kebabs. We're having corn on the cob. And I don't know what else I'm going to have with it. I bought these great big huge baking potatoes. I got those, you know, to go with other meals. And I bought fresh produce. I got strawberries and blueberries and raspberries. And I got fresh green beans. Maybe I'll have some of those today. And cheeses, you know, all kinds of stuff. I buy bagels. So I got 4 different bags of those. So anyway, I need to load my freezer up because then I got to come in and get those lights together because it's 2:30. And if I can get these out within the next half hour, they can get a good few hours of charge that they might not stay on all night tonight, but they can come on for a little bit. It's still early in the morning. I'm going to go outside and show you our solar lights. Come on, Kelsey. Kelsey, come on. Our porch light came on automatically when we come outside here, but anyway. So here are these that are in the front. And I'll show them to you, what they look like in the daytime. So I was very happy about that they came on. And then we put a few over here, like this. And then all around here. So I was happy about that they came on. And they look nice. Oh, we got a bunch of fog over there at Farmer Tom's house. Listen to the birds. Isn't that a nice little sound? So, there we go. I got doggies that want to go out now. I have to go out and water flowers before it gets really hot today, because it's been hot the last couple of days. I think I had that at the top of my head. I'm going out to water flowers. Here's our landscaping lights, what they look like in the day. Like that. And then I'll show you over, and I don't know if I've ever gotten a good shot of the door over there, and there's Chloe. I gotta let her out the back. But there's front, and I gotta water those flowers. We're gonna trim all of this today. And we gotta trim in here. We're gonna do maybe a little bit of light trimming in the back, but especially out here in the front really needs it. But here's the landscaping lights, what they look like in the day. Just like that. I have no idea what happened to my camera, but was out front getting ready to come in, and come on, let's come out. And it was showing that the lens was all dirty, and every time I cleaned it, it still looked very blurry. I don't know what was going on, but anyhow, I came out here because I was gonna water flowers, but now I'm gonna have to wait because I saw a lot of weeds that I had to start spraying, and now I have to wait until, you know, everything dries off here, in case any of it gets wet. I don't want to wash it away. But look, my roses are opening. Isn't that pretty? And there's a lot of blooms. I thought I wasn't going to have no roses this year, so to see my roses, I'm very happy about that. So yeah, now I'm going to have to wait until I can water my flowers. We're going to, like I said, trim up, you know, our spireas. They're still blooming. They still have not fully opened their pretty little flowers, but I'm going to tell you what, if we're going to trim, we're going to trim everything today, because I'm not going to wait for these for however long it's going to take, and then to come back out here and trim again. So that means I'm going to have them all cut off. I thought they would have been completely open by now. They're almost open, but not completely. But like the burning bushes, they all need to be trimmed up. All of this needs to be trimmed up. It needs to be trimmed up in the front. This spirea back here needs trimmed up. And we've got to cut those couple branches there. Anything that hangs over the walkway gets trimmed off. That's our rule of thumb. So see how this is starting to hang over a little bit? And I don't know what's happened here to these two bushes. It hasn't happened on this one. This one is okay. But these two and my maple tree out front, the leaves have like these spots. And some of the leaves over there have already fallen off. So I hope it's not like a disease and my bush is dying. I hope it's just when we were having all the cold weather and it's cold that did the damage. I don't know. We'll see. Because I hate to lose that one. You don't want to lose any of your mature landscaping, for sure. But when they get really big and mature like this, and then if you're ever left with a big gaping hole, like how we were there, it's like, what do you do to fill in, you know? So anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping that it's just the leaves, you know, have just died and they're gonna come back eventually. So we'll see. But my Weigelas are about done. Here, just a little bit of flowers hanging on. These are just about all gone there and there. And these all finally opened, and our garden's doing really well.